I have updates on that guy again. This should have ended 3 days ago, but he just likes stirring drama. So in this video, I'm going to try to debunk, address, and say everything needed. To start off, I'm not condoning hate, harassment, or anything related to it. If you need context or updates, check my last video and that'll catch you up on this whole thing. The first point I'm going to make is his actions and how they affect others, as well as how they directly offend me. He has said the F slur multiple times, as well as he has made homophobic remarks directed at me, then going on to say that he didn't know any better and how we are still kids. Both of those are shitty excuses to cover up your actions. Just because we are still kids doesn't mean that you physically can't educate yourself on offensive terms and remarks. That plays into my next point, his racial jokes and him defending his friend for saying the N-word with and without the hard R multiple times. They are both white. They had absolutely no right to do or say any of those things. The N-word has been used against the black community for hundreds of years. That is literally common sense that they already knew. They are both old enough to know and acknowledge that. And to make it even worse, they made the point that they cannot control each other. While yes, you cannot fully control another human being, you can control who you surround yourself with. If someone said the N-word, you know what I can't control? Whether they do it again. You know what I can't control? Being around them. Refusing to let someone go that engaged in inhumane acts is plain ignorance. I'll be honest, there have been times I didn't want to let someone go regardless of their actions, but I also had to accept that whether I stayed or not, they weren't gonna change. Something else I'll bring up is his lack of knowing how to receive and deal with sensitive and or upsetting information. When I sent that message, he very obviously did not take it well, to a point where he, one, showed his friends and then told me his friends' opinions on me. Another example of his immaturity is a time when I had told him that, well there buddy, allowing homophobes in your server is not okay with the rules in place or not. He didn't take that well either! You wanna know the funniest part? He has admitted to not taking information well, so him denying that is laughable and wrong. The absolute funniest thing about this whole situation is that he has little to nothing against me. My folders of proof, that was made 1 week ago in case he denied anything he had done. My stalking, which isn't stalking at all, is me memorizing things about him. I insulted your friends? I apologized for that months ago and said that I was out of line in the first place. I talked to your sister, she had no problem, and if I thought she did, I would have stopped. He has nothing against me because I don't do stupid shit, like admitting that he's adapted to straightness and that seeing gay people is weird for him. I was genuinely trying my hardest to not laugh since we were on call at that time, but that is the stupidest reason for homophobia, and I've heard a lot of stupid reasons. Back to my point, he doesn't have anything against me because, well, the simple answer is that, really, he is a morally horrifying person. Even after everything, he still believes that he's entirely in the right, even after his transphobic, racist, homophobic, and ableist acts. I'll tell you how he has done all of these things, just to make sure you've gotten a grasp on everything he has done. 1. He has said the F slur and the D slur, the slur for lesbians, as well as he has made homophobic remarks and comments. 2. He has allegations of him saying the N-word, has said something close to the N-word, then covered it up with another word to brush it off. He is also friends with people who say and have said the N-word. 3. He has said the R-word, called people special in reference to their mental capacity even after I told him not to say that a multitude of times, and called me autistic after simply talking about art. 4. He has refused to acknowledge my trans siblings just because they are trans, as well as refusing to accept them. And just to put this in perspective, I had to add on 3 extra gameplays just to get the basics down, and I'm not done either. That is batshit insane. Imagine being such a horrid human being to where I went out of my way to record more gameplays to talk shit about you. Before I end this video, I'm gonna set the record straight. I do not wish to interact, see, or hear mentions of you at all. And I still feel terribly bad for your sister because you are the only sibling she has in her life. She's going to copy your actions because you are her older brother. In her mind, you are her perfect role model. Yes, I see the bad in people. You know why? Because if I don't, I will never learn to let people go despite their horrid actions. Stop acting like I caused you emotional distress and made you say false shit about me. You did this. You are the cause of all of your actions. Don't go acting like I made you do what you did. Tell your sister everything. Tell your sister that you did everything without taking accountability or apologizing once. She'll learn eventually.